Jay King, self-made millionaire, coming to you from millionairepenny.stocks.com. And today I'd like to talk to you about volatility. Volatility is a word that has changed my life. My trading went to the next level when I began to understand volatility. I remember one year I went from making anywhere from 100 to 200,000, and one year I made over $500,000 in the stock market just because of understanding the power of volatility. Now, the word volatility, the definition, I'm going to give you a simplistic definition, is just simply fluctuation in price. These are the type of stocks that we're looking for. We're looking for stocks that have a volatile spread. Now remember, there's a difference in volatility and speed. You're not looking for stocks that are moving too fast. One of the number one things that my students do when they make mistakes is they're trading stocks that they're chasing. We call this chasing stocks, running after stocks. When you find a stock that's moving so fast you can hardly jump in, those are not the type of trades that you want to make. You want to wait for stocks to slow down in price. Now remember, there's a difference in volatility and speed. Volatility is just the fluctuation in price. Let me give you an example on CPXX. This is the ticker symbol CPXX. Let's look at the historical quotes of CPXX. Now when you look at this particular volatile spread, look at this. Now if you would have been a paid subscriber at millionairepenny.stocks.com, you would have got this on my watch list. Some of my students caught this when it was in the dollar range. Congrats to those of you that bought this at wholesale. And many of my students sold in the $6, $7, $8, $9, $10 range. But when you look at this is a nice volatile spread from $1 all the way up to $12.73. And the price action is there, the momentum, the volatility, and also the volume. You see the volume begin to increase as the stock begins to build momentum. But this is what we mean by volatility. We mean there's a fluctuation in price. And some stocks you'll find, they'll be at 30 cents and they'll go all the way up to $3 or $4. That's a nice movement. That's a nice volatile spread. But the reason price action and volatility is so important is you're going to have some stocks that are going to be at $1.56 for the next 3 or 4 years. And they're not really going to move as much. You're not going to make any money off of stocks like that. You're going to need to get involved with stocks that have movement, that have price action, that are volatile. So again, we learned something very important today. What is volatility? Volatility is just simply the fluctuation in securities or the fluctuation in price. Again, you want to learn not to chase stocks. One of the number one things that I see a lot of my students do is they're still chasing stocks that are moving too fast. One of the reasons you want to find stocks that find support is if a stock is volatile and it has a fluctuation in price, once you find the support levels, that just means when the stock neutralizes, it slows down. This gives you time to enter into a trade. And if you're not right about that trade, you do the number one thing that we teach. You have to learn to manage your risk. That's a part of trading, managing your risk. So if I enter into a trade and I get the trade correct, then I can maximize my profit and take my profit. But if I get the trade wrong, if I see that the trade is going against me, I have to learn to exit the trade. Whether I'm losing, whether I'm winning, I still need to exit the trade. And so this is one of the reasons we say when you trade stocks, wait for the price to slow down. Remember, there's a difference in volatility and speed. Volatility is just the spread or the fluctuation in price. Speed is how fast the stock is going. I don't trade and I don't invest in stocks that are moving too fast because it's hard for me to get the entry point that I'm looking for. And I also understand if I trade stocks that are moving too fast, then also it's hard to exit sometimes. And so you can't manage your risk when you're not trading with rules. Remember that. So volatility is just the fluctuation in price. And when you understand volatility, that equals wealth. So again, I'm Jay King, self-made millionaire, coming to you from millionairepenny.stocks.com. We have a new service at millionairepenny.stocks.com for you that are beginners or newbie traders. Visit us, and it's only $19.99 a month. You know, many people spend $40,000 to $50,000 a year. They receive an education that they never use in the real world, and this is only $19.99 a month. It'll change your life. You can't chase money and attract money. Anybody that knows about making money, you have to focus on education and focus on becoming what you want to attract. When you become better, you'll attract what you need. Again, Jay King, self-made millionaire. Visit us at millionairepenny.stocks.com, where we're teaching people how to be self-sufficient day traders. Take it easy.